Hey guys, what's going on? So with the announcement of DD4, Dark Dimensions 4, I wanted to do a Dark Dimensions guide for everybody, and basically it's going to be, we're going to go through Dark Dimensions 3, Dark Dimensions 2, and Dark Dimensions 1, and basically, hopefully this list will help you out and help you prepare for the future. So we're going to start with Dark Dimensions 3 and then go down. That way you can see, basically the team that I tell you first to go for, if you have those characters available, you should obviously try and level them up first, but you know, as you go on, you're going to be able to unlock these characters, and some of them are endgame characters. So let's start off. So as you can see on the screen right now, I have your Gear 14 first team, and then I have your DD3 complements. So let's go through our Gear 14 first team. We have Minerva, Ebony Maw, and Phoenix. They all have a percentage health steal. Minerva has 15%, Ebony Maw, I believe, has 20%. Phoenix has 20% if you put a T4 in her special. Dark Phoenix does. So these are great for Dark Dimensions 3 because you have high health enemies that do a lot of damage, and so whenever you can get these attacks off, it really greatly reduces their health. Yeah, it's basically a necessity for Dark Dimensions 3, just basically how it's built. And then we have Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage. So Symbiote Spider-Man was made for Dark Dimensions. He was made for raids. He basically has full health every turn if there's a debuff on the field, and that happens a lot. And then you have Carnage along with him, who built into Spider-Man Symbiote's kit, he helps out symbiotes, so Carnage is there. And anytime an enemy drops below, I believe 20%, Carnage will boost the speed bar of himself and Symbiote Spider-Man, so that's helpful. So this should be your first Gear 14 characters, and then you have your Dark Dimensions 3 complements. And the reason why I have these characters as complements, I like Mr. Sinister because every time he goes in the battle, he gets 3 energy, and that can allow you to get a clone in global or in the first 4 nodes. So there could be an opposing Phoenix, and if you can clone that Phoenix, then you have a Phoenix that does, you have 2 Phoenixes on the field, and that's great. Also, yeah, he heals up, and he creates ability energy anytime he comes in, so that's great. Basically, you know, you can get a clone, you know, every 2 matches, essentially. Then we have Colossus, who's just there to help tank some of the damage. With Phoenix, he gets a little bit of a boost too, actually a bit of a boost, and it allows you to have your Dark Phoenix not only get her special but her ultimate off, which is great for damage. Then we have Hela. She'll be used in Cosmic. Basically, she brings Greg, who will take a little bit of the damage, and she spreads debuffs. Basically, what she does is allows Greg to take damage, which allows Minerva to heal up your team and gain speed bar for herself, so she can hopefully get off her ultimate. Then you have Thanos, who gets a boost from Ebony Maw, but also has stuff that is in there for Minerva, where he generates ability energy per death on the other team. And that's great, hopefully helping you get Ebony Maw's ultimate and Minerva's special off. Then there's Venom. In his kit, he gets a little bit of boost from Symbiote Spider-Man. So, I mean, that's basically who I think you should bring up. And then, so right now we have 3 global, 3 cosmic, and 3 city. I would say the other 2 global that you probably want to go for is probably Ultron. I like Ultron. I would say either Ultron, Cyclops, then you have Scientist Supreme and Shuri. The last 2, I don't really feel confident telling you that, but I know some people go that route. But I like Cyclops because anytime Phoenix dies or Dark Phoenix dies, he's going to attack them, which, you know, that's great. And he gets a boost from Colossus as well. And then Ultron's there for his bots. Ultron's a little bit tricky to use in Dark Dimensions 3. Basically, you should only call in his bots if you have his ultimate, so you can get, you know, more energy. But I like using Ultron. If I get an offense up on my Dark Phoenix when she can do an ultimate, it does a lot more damage. So that's why I like that team. But again, Scientist Supreme and Shuri, I don't think are the wrong way to go. But yeah, and then for Cosmic, I would say Black Bolt. Yeah, we have 4 Cosmic right now, so I would say Black Bolt. Basically, Black Bolt's there for huge damage, and you can get as much damage as you can. That's what you should do. And then for City, I would say you should go with Ghost Rider and Vulture. They're just, most people are using them in City. I'm not actually in the City nodes, but I have my Ghost Rider build up. And basically, if one of these characters dies, he will shoot the other team. And I think he has Drain in his ultimate, so that's always good. And then after you get these characters up, with Dark Dimensions 4 coming out and Gear 15 coming out, people are saying save your gear. I agree with that, but you know, if you are wanting to dominate arena, then do your arena characters, and hopefully they can help you a little bit more. They're probably not built for this, but if it can help you, it can help you. So let's move on to Dark Dimensions 2. So this team I have used to auto defeat Dark Dimensions 2, except for the final node. The final node, I needed to use Phoenix, and I subbed out Invisible Woman. This allowed me to, I basically beat Dark Dimensions 2 in a day, and you can unlock Ultron this way. Phoenix is hard to get, but she is more accessible for those that are in Dark Dimensions 2, I would say. Basically, again, and you should try, if you have these characters available, you should try and build these characters up. But I know a lot of people don't have that. But this team is not necessarily free-to-play friendly, but it is free-to-play accessible. Symbiote Spider-Man had his milestones going on. There was just a calendar in July for Minerva. Invisible Woman is a legendary character, but she's through Sinister 6, which is pretty easy to farm. Scientist Supreme is a node farm. And then Captain Marvel, there have been a couple calendars for her, and she's also in the milestone orb. So I think you should be able to get this team unlocked, get this team built up. You can sub out wherever. Again, I just like this team, and again, I've tested this team and it can beat it along with Phoenix on that final note. Then we have AIM. From what I've heard from people, AIM can beat Dark Dimensions 2 in 2 days. I'm not going to personally build up AIM to test it out, but that's what I've heard, and I've heard that through multiple sources, so I'm going to just put that out there for you guys if you want to know that. And then we finally have Dark Dimensions 1. So this team right here, basically Mordo, you should be farming to unlock Phoenix. Star-Lord, he's probably going to be your first legendary you get. Rocket and Groot will help you unlock him. I actually advise people to go through not unlock Groot or use Groot to unlock Star-Lord, but I know people use him already. And then Scientist Supreme, she's going to be a great character to help you in Dark Dimensions 2. Dark Dimensions 1, the requirements is 6 stars, so that's why these are probably going to be the characters you bring up to 6 stars first, just by playing. Maybe not Scientist Supreme, but basically with Dark Dimensions 1, you should throw whatever you have at it each day, and that should hopefully help you get through it. But I think this team is a solid team. It's not going to beat it in a day for you, but it's a good starting point, and it's a good way to focus. Mordo has a little bit of heal for himself. Star-Lord will apply energy to Rocket, who will then do damage. Scientist Supreme will hopefully help you heal and get offense up. And then Groot's there to give damage boost to Rocket and cleanse the team along with Scientist Supreme as well. But yeah, I feel like that's a good team to start off. It's not going to be your ideal team, but it's, you know, this is probably one of your most free-to-play teams to get into Dark Dimensions 1 and do all that. So with all that said, I want to know where you guys think I'm wrong, who you think I need to add on this team. I will say in Cosmic you could use Invisible Woman, again, and you just want to use your arena characters as well. I would also advise that you go through the actual nodes and see what team did the most damage and stuff, because that can be helpful. I know I've seen Thor in Dark Dimensions 3. I know I've seen Shuri, I've seen Scientist Supreme, I've seen all sorts of characters. I've seen Vulture and City nodes. So again, double check that stuff as well, just to see who's doing the most damage. But this will not steer you wrong. I promise you it will not. So yeah, let me know who you think I'm missing out on this. Let me know who you used to beat Dark Dimensions 2. Let me know who you're going to use to beat Dark Dimensions 3. Let me know if once you beat Dark Dimensions 3, you're stop gearing up characters. Basically, you're only going to put purple gear on them, so you can save gear for Dark Dimensions 4. But yeah, I hope this guide was helpful. On this channel, I do giveaways, I do orb openings, I do guides, I do all sorts of stuff, Marvel Strike Force news, so make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button, all that great stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.